You use the word fear because I teach this actually in my workshops. What is fear? It's false evidence that appears real because we're only
Yeah.
born with two fears, Abid. And for the viewers who don't know what the fears are, when a baby's born, the doctor does two very early checkups. One of them being is where he holds the baby up and it tilts it, and the baby does this. Why? Because the baby's scared of heights. That's one fear that we're naturally born with, the fear of heights. And the other fear is he checks to check the hearing of the baby. The doctor claps and the baby gets startled. Why? Because it has the fear of loud noise. Those are the only two fears that we're born with, the fear of heights and the fear of
Really
loud noise. Yeah. The
interesting.
rest, yeah, just been accumulated. How? An example would be you're at university, you're in a hall, the students are there, the professor's asked you a question, you've put your hand up, you've got it wrong, everybody's laughed. Or the professor said, what? That's nonsense. So that fear has instilled in you. Next time, I'm not to speak up. Why? Because
Yeah.
I'm not going to get it right. I'm not
Yeah.
good enough. I don't know. You see what I mean?
How do you
So
overcome that though? How do you overcome that?
how
That
you
fear.
overcome it is the more you speak, the more you do something, practice. Why? Because practice makes perfect. There's only certain tools, like you've just said, you do press ups. Now, what does a boxer do when he goes into the ring? Loud music. He's pouncing, dancing. The physiology. I'm going to
Yeah.
do this. He
Yeah.
might have the opposite party who's much stronger, who's won many times, but he's not saying he's stronger. I'm going to lose. What's the image you see
Many,
on the camera?
many fights are won in the ring walk rather than in the ring, because it's all about how you come out, and it's all about up here, how ready you are for that. And there's been some amazing examples over the years with great boxers and great fights which we all predicted to go one way but went completely the opposite way, because I think maybe the occasion got the better of them. So a lot of the fights are actually won in the ring walk rather than in the ring. Um, I suppose it's the same for public speaking. You know, before the actual talk and as you're walking out on stage determines how that talk is going to go for you. Yes, with experience, I think you can change that once you're on stage. But majority of them, I think, it's the mindset as you make your entrance, and the first 7 seconds, as you say, very very important to engage that audience and get them in your grasp, and make a few friends in the audience.